Good afternoon, Bruce. We haven't talked before, but it is approaching 3 o'clock on a Saturday afternoon here in Mattawa, Ontario, where I live. And I was introduced to you by Linda, my cousin, who, maybe about a year and a half ago, and I started following your podcasts, and you made a whole lot of sense to me. Well, since back then, Linda's moved in here, and she still makes coffee, by the way, every morning. Now, I've followed pretty much every podcast you've done, and you made sense to me, though you ramble a lot and repeat yourself, which is kind of why I like that book that I bought. So this is ultimately going to be a book review. But understand, having been following you for like well over a year, I kind of know what you're talking about before I even get into the book. However, I own a bunch of your books, okay? Stolen Child. God is an Economist. Stardust Ranch and Light of Darkness. Yeah. So I actually know what you've written, and they're very good books, by the way. But I'm actually here to talk about the Talamanca Review and essays for the Zeitgeist, which I found to be a very appropriate book for you. Because in your writing, I can see you, in my head, you, not in your podcast, sitting there writing. Your use of AI has opened up a whole lot of things for people around me to use in similar ways. Raven and Buffalo, White Buffalo, by the way, are my friends. We don't always agree. In fact, quite a lot of stuff we're totally different, and that's kind of neat. But ultimately, they're interesting people and my friends that I can count on when I need them. And up here in Northern Ontario, that's kind of important when you need a new pair of boots and yours are all worn out. You know where to go. Anyway, thank you for putting yourself in print. Not just for your previous books, but for this one. Because it's so well done. And it's you, Bruce, the same Bruce that I hear on your podcast, just I gotta make it in my head. So keep it up, please. Okay, Bruce, a little about me. I'm a Canadian Forces veteran. I retired from 1st Canadian Airborne Regiment as a jump master, parachute instructor, and a sergeant, and I retired with a CD. But the reason I retired might interest you, because I could see what was coming. I got out in '87. I turned down warrant officer because that was the crossroads, right? You accept that, you're in. You reject it, you're out. Anyway, since then I've taught martial arts. I made a whole whack of knives because I'm a blacksmith and stuff. I'm very good at bench fitting. But that's about me, and this is your book review by me. I am Tom Gibson, here in Mattawa. It's 30 below zero outside today, but I'm a northern kid and I'm quite fine today. Thank you, Bruce. Bye-bye.